Welcome to the True North Racing Podcast, your go-to show for all things racing from coast to coast. We're here to chat with your favorite racers and bring you the latest from the world of short track racing. Hosted by John Morrison and Brandon Feeney. Get ready for fast cars, big personalities, and all the racing action you can handle. Ready? Green, green, green.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to a live episode of the True North Racing Podcast presented by Pets Pro Painting. I'm your host, John Morrison. Joining me on stage currently is our co-host, Brandon Feeney. Brandon, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good. Motorama's really busy on a Friday, so really hoping to get around and watch the show after we do our show here and see all the cool cars.
What do you talk about after our show here? We got 3 shows back to back to back here up on the stage.
Yeah, but I mean, like, normally it's 3 hours for a recorded one because we go off on scroll moments, so it's kind of the same thing.
You're absolutely right. Before we continue on here, we are part of the Boneyard Event Services Podcast Corner, sitting right across the stage here in front of the Gulf Race Fuels Racing Zone. Head on over. We got hero cards. We got some Joe Media hero cards. It kind of gives you guys an idea of what we do. We have 4 different programs that talk about racing, including race day vlogs. We got 3 different podcasts, all variety types. I love being here at Motorama because it's such a great way to be able to talk to new people and get a chance to really explore everyone else, because this is the last time we really get to see each other before the racing season starts and actually be able to be nice to each other.
Well, that, and you get to also see kind of like everyone's new rides. Like, everyone's unveiled a new livery, everyone's got new cars, and you kind of get a sneak peek. And I've seen some tape measures going underneath that 2-speed car, but we'll see how that works.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen around here. But you know what? Being here at Motorama is always such a fun time. And you're right, with new cars, new year, and that's no different here on the True North Racing Podcast. Usually we've had our good friend Megan Mitchell joining us. This year she's moving back over to the Driver's Seat Podcast. She'll be here tomorrow, actually, which is good. She'll be hanging out with the Stickers and Scuffs guys, doing some autographs. Who knows? Maybe we'll suck her up on stage for one of our shows.
What do you mean, maybe?
We will. We'll try to. With that being said, though, we do have a competitor in the build. Actually, before we bring up our guest today, we're going to get our cameraman, Bryce, if he could pan over to our cornhole board here for us. That'd be fantastic. Passerbys, if you guys see 2 cornhole boards up on the stage here, in June, these were designed by a good friend of ours, Darren Dryden of DJD Graphics. He does amazing work, as you guys can see looking at the boards. We will be auctioning off these boards in June, and the money raised will be going to the Canadian Cancer Society on behalf of my mom, who passed away, unfortunately, of cancer 14 years ago. So we're going to do a nice little... Someone's going to walk away with these 2 cornhole boards at the end of June. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you guys can find us on social media, and joemedia.ca. But yeah, we got to thank all of our partners: Pets Pro Painting, DJD Graphics, DJD Gear, Graphic Design Studio, Georgetown Printing, Taylor T Media Design, TMB Mobile Detailing, Feeney Call Photography, Lift the Visors, and Stickers and Scuffs Podcast for everything they do for us. But what do you say we get into our guest segment this week?
We also got to thank Driving with Haley.
Hey, Driving with Haley. Did I not? That is Driving. I thought it wasn't on the card for a second.
Don't worry, I got your back, buddy.
Driving with Haley is our presenting sponsor for the podcast throughout the year, but this special weekend, it's going to be Pets Pro Painting, who's bringing us the podcast here. But what do you say we get our guest Michael Robinson III up here on stage today?
I suppose we'll get the young gun in here.
All right, let's get Michael Robinson III up on stage here. How's it going, man?
Good, you?
Good. Welcome to Motorama 2025. How's it going?
Not too bad. Pretty excited to be here.
This year, your car is actually over in the Napa booth. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So my dad actually made that deal throughout the off season. He got us the Napa deal. He's been talking to the rep, and we just got in with the Napa, and the car looks good, and I'm excited for the year.
It is a sporty looking ride. You're repping the 95. Now, last year, the color scheme was a little bit like Lightning McQueen in the terms of the number, but this year it's definitely like a blue and yellow look. The car looks amazing. So anyone passing by, if you guys go check out the Napa booth, almost near Hall 2, you guys can see a nice little Honda Civic mini stock with the Napa Auto Parts colors on it, and it's like I said, it's one sporty ride. But how the heck did you get into racing? We want to know that.
So I've been going to the track since I was about probably 9, 8, maybe younger, but my dad's been doing it since I was a baby. I was at the track. My first time was probably a year old. I changed my first tire when I was 2, and ever since that, my dad has just got me into racing. My grandpa did it, so I just want to carry on.
That's awesome. That's a family legacy as well, that you're the third generation race car driver. How many years have you been racing?
So last year was my full first season. Before that, I was driving here and there with the Neons that we had, but I got into it bone stock. I did some races here and there, but last year was my first full season.
So I got a question for you. You're driving that 95. That car won autumn colors last year. What kind of pressure is that putting you on under, like, right off the gun?
I know Charlie's a pretty good driver, but I'm underneath a little bit of pressure, but just going into the season clear-minded and just going for the wins.
So what are the plans for 2025? Obviously, I know what they are, but let's tell everyone out here what the plans are for 2025 for you.
So 2025, I'll be running full-time at Sunset for a championship. Hopefully I can do that. If not, then we're going to go travel around to some other tracks on some nights off and maybe do Frost Fest again. And we're going to see if I'll let Charlie do fall colors again, but maybe I'll hop in the seat and do it.
See if he can go back-to-back at autumn colors, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him do it maybe one more time, but if he can't, then I'm going to hop in.
That's if I don't stop him in the charity car.
I know we're early on in Motorama. We've only been here for a couple hours. I know you guys just kind of got here. Have you been able to chance to walk around the show, take a look at it, take a look at the cars that are in the show in general?
When we came here last night to bring the car in, I did some wandering around, looking at some nice new cars. You know, there's a lot of nice looking cars out here, and ours is just one of them. So, no, it's exciting to be here, and no, it's a blast.
That's awesome. You know, Motorama is always so much fun to come to because it's the unofficial kickoff to the 2025 or to the next season's racing, and to have your car into it. Are you a little nervous about other guys who maybe come checking it out?
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't really done much to it. All we did was put a new wrap on it, but that's about it. You know, they can see, but there's nothing there.
And who ended up doing the wrap for you guys? Because that is one sharp looking car.
So Auto Trimmaberry actually put that wrap together for us, and they nailed it out of the ballpark.
Absolutely. This year you are a Joe Media driver, which is awesome and you guys are also getting a race day vlog later on this year. And I'm excited for that because it's nice to be able to get to travel around and especially get to work with newer drivers and different drivers as well, because it gives me a chance to really see what you guys do behind the scenes. And this year, I got a nice variety of drivers I get to go hang out with. I think you're one of the only third different mini stock I get to run with this year. How excited are you for me to come in with a camera and just kind of keep tabs on you guys all day to see what you guys get up to?
Honestly, I think it's going to be awesome because I've never experienced something like that. So to see what people do, letting people see what we do behind the scenes at the track is the best because they don't know what we do down in the pits. They just see us going around in circles on the track. That's
why I always say the best way to understand race cars and race car drivers is to get into the pits, and it's nice because 90% I think, or maybe close to 100% of tracks in Ontario allow you to go to the pits afterwards to be able to go see. But at that point, you guys are relaxing, putting the cars away, getting ready to go home. But I always say if you like racing, you should at least get into the pits once or twice and really experience what these cars are doing.
100%, because you can learn a lot just by looking around and seeing what they're doing when they're doing it, and you can learn a lot just by going in the pits.
So I'll give you a bit of a pro tip. When Joe puts the camera in facing you, make sure you sing your in-track song really loud so you can put it up on TikTok. Like whether it's Baby Shark or whatever we got going on, you got to sing it loud so everyone can hear you, all right?
Okay. I'll make sure I do that.
Perfect.
Great. That means I'm gonna have to have 0.2 at him, so that one's vertical, so it's not gonna look weird on TikTok then.
I mean, you did it for mine.
Yeah, but yours was different. Now I've learned. I've matured on how I need to set up cameras in the car. No, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be fun. The race day vlogs are fun. What are you hoping for this year to really be able to go out there and, compete as well as you can?
I just want to run up front, stay up front all year. I hope I can get my first feature win in front of the big boys, because I know it was just the first timers race, but I would like to do it in front of the big boys.
I mean, I think we've all heard it. A win's a win, right? Doesn't matter what it is. If it's a heat win, it's a heat win. If it's a first-time winners race or non-winner race, a win's a win. What was that feeling like it was fall velocity, right? What was that feeling like for you?
It was wild. I've always wanted to win. I've seen my dad win. I'm like, I want to do that. So I'm like, when I got out of that car, it was just goosebumps to me, because I was just like, wow, I'm in victory lane.
So getting that first win, and now you got that hook, like it's set deep. Like, how hard are you going to fight for the next one? Like, because I know for me, my first win, it had to come clean. It had to be my way. But does this mean gloves are off now for win number 2?
If it gets down to it, maybe.
It's good that you have the right attitude this year, that you want to go out there and win one heads up with the guys. And running at Sunset, you got a lot of tough competition up there. The Sutcliffes are dangerous each and every week. Finnemore, I believe, is pretty deadly each week. Who's one of the drivers that you're looking forward to racing against this year?
Probably the Sutcliffe brothers. Like Jacob, I raced with him. I had a couple battles with him last year. He raced me clean. His brother raced me clean. Cameron McGlashan, me and him, we race clean. He's a heavy hitter. I'm right in the mix with him every night. So, yeah, honestly, those 3 guys I'm looking forward to racing with.
So I'm going to add onto that. Who's one guy you're hoping pops into Sunset so you get to race him?
That's a good one.
I like the difficult questions.
You can say your dad if you want, because, we do know a couple guys with a car.
Yeah, we can make a charity deal happen where we throw your dad against you.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah.
It's tough.
Maybe Nolan Gold.
Nolan Gold.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's tough competition. I can tell you, I had his old car, and he is hard to beat.
That's awesome.
Maybe Matt Young, too.
Yeah, Matt Young was pretty dangerous last year over at Flamborough. So,
Yeah.
I had a couple battles with him at Sunset. I think it was in the spring velocity, maybe fall.
I think he just made it up for the spring one.
Yeah.
I don't know. If Matt Young is here, we'd like for him to come over to because I know he's got a couple cars here.
Yeah, he's got that Integra. I believe that's the one he actually got off Nolan.
Yes, that is Nolan Gold's old car.
I think it's beautiful.
Nice and clean too, right?
For a mini stock, that is way overbuilt.
What are your plans for your career? Where would you like to see yourself go in racing?
I would like to stay in racing my whole life if I could, if the funds were there, but I would like to maybe just go up to in a hot rod class. Maybe just one step up the mini stock, but where we are now, we're doing good, so we'll just keep going with it.
So if you want to go to the hot rod class, this is a question we don't get asked very often with the cookie cutter bodies. What body style would you pick for a hot rod?
Probably a 69 Chevelle.
I like it.
That's respectable. Going forward here, you know, it's great that you're up here because we're gonna have you up here a couple more times throughout the weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna get tired of me by the end of the weekend.
You know what? We just had that conversation with Brad Holmes from Sawville Speedway over here. I was really hoping. Oh, there it is. He turned his head there. He was thinking of bringing in some darts out and start throwing them at the TV that I have at the podcast booth because he's gonna get pretty sick and tired of looking at my face all weekend, seeing it double up on screen. Am I right there, Brad? You don't know who's worse, me or Feeney?
I've seen Brad throw darts. He's not going to hit that TV.
Well, I mean, we've been joking. I got these cornhole boards up here. We brought a couple others as well. If it dies down later on tonight, we may start doing a cornhole tournament right out front here. Wouldn't that be interesting, eh, guys? We got a couple nods over here. Oh, man, we'll have to see if it dies down enough. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to hang out all weekend, and we're excited. We're excited to be talking to you a few more times. Like, you may get tired of us by the end of the weekend. Let's be real. I'm a pretty easy guy to get tired of. You ask Feeney over here.
Well, as long as you're good with shenanigans.
So that's good.
I think we're going to have to get over here. I think, you know what, maybe we should start doing is that each guest we have up, we need to head over to the slot car track afterwards and have a race. Couple heads-up races. There is a slot car track over here at the Yesterday Speedway booth. Last year, we did actually have a little podcaster battle royale. You guys can go find that over on our YouTube channel. It was a Joe Media. Feeney over here was the winner. I think he cheated in my heat race.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you're not trying.
You got that right.
Okay, don't say that too loud. There are probably some tech guys here, so if you're cheating, don't let them.
They can't DQ us here.
We'll do it again? That's absolutely correct. I think we're going to try to. All the guys will be here Sunday, so I think we're going to come on over Sunday. It's totally legal.
Like my totally legal or the $5 I slipped you totally legal?
So what do you say? You go head on over, try to beat our defending champ?
I say let's do it.
Yeah. Well,
It'll be fun.
I think we need transponders on those things so we get best lap time of the weekend.
That'd be a lot better.
So you can run the fastest time.
Exactly. Just like mono. They're a lot harder to keep on track than you think they would be.
They are. I flipped. I was about to win. Coming out of the last corner, and I lost it. He ends up driving around me for the win.
Yeah, he went over my car.
No, we're going to have fun all weekend long. It's good. We're excited to get to know you some more. We're hopefully going to have you got some hero cards. You got some schedules over there. We're going to let you go for a little bit here, but like I said, we got you 2 more times this weekend.
Yeah.
Lots of time up on stage. But before we let you go, let's get through the sponsors who are on that car who help support your racing venture. Uh-oh. Is Dad going to have to go run and get a hero card?
Maybe, but
He's wearing a shirt with them all on it. He can just spin.
yeah. So we got Cintos, DGR, RJL, East King Trucking, Auto Trim a Berry. Got to learn them still. Jomo Media, Stickers and Scuffs, Ideal Supply.
He was pointing to his back there.
Napa Auto Parts. Flip around. Gen 1. Towers Flowers. I think I got that one.
Yeah, he got that one earlier.
And then my mom, my dad, my grandma, Charlie, everybody who helps back at the shop to get me to the track and to the car to the track.
Sounds good. Well, like I said, we got you 2 more times up this weekend. We're gonna get to deep dive more in a little bit here. Like I said, we're gonna be all hanging out all weekend long, so we're gonna have fun. Thank you for taking the time to come chat with us for right now, and we'll see you tomorrow morning or I guess tomorrow afternoon at 12 o'clock.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. We'll see you in a bit.
Thank you.
That's Michael Robinson III, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Like I said, you guys can go check out the number 95 Napa Auto Parts Chevy. We'll see you guys in a bit, okay? You guys go check them out in the Napa Auto Parts booth up over in Hall 1B here. They're just sitting up over by Hall 2 there. That was fun. It was great again. And
You know it's a Honda, right?
Well, all right, it's a Honda. I forgot, but it's got the Chevy nose. That's why I'm throwing it off. It's a Chavonda. Michael Kenny had that actually on the front of his.
Camaro?
Samaro. I mean, yes. Savaro.
Camvic?
Regardless, I don't know why I said Chevy because it does have a Chevy nose. So, I like those new noses on those cars, even though it doesn't give the identity of like a Honda or anything like that.
Well, I did see those new 4-cylinder noses that 5-Star came out with. I'd really like to see one of those on the car because the show I don't think did it justice. But I think that will give you some more brand identity back to some of these 4-cylinder cars.
Yeah.
And someone's going to start making sticker kits to make it look all kind of convenient again.
Yeah, who knows what's going to come down the road here. But again, we're at the Motorama Custom Car Motorsports Expo here all weekend long. You guys can find us over in the Boneyard Event Services podcast corner, which is right across from the Gulf Race Fuels Racing Zone stage here. You guys can check out our custom cornhole boards that we're going to be giving away. Not giving away, we're auctioning them off in June. Darren Dryden from DJD Graphics did a great job. I'm rocking his hat, DJD Gear. You got a fire suit coming tomorrow from DJD Gear. Are you excited for that?
I'm very excited. It's my first ever custom suit. Darren got this suit put together and delivered faster than most guys get one off the shelf.
He did a phenomenal job, and I know Megan has it. I should have picked it up for you when I picked the cornhole boards up.
Yeah, but see, now if I text Megan, me and her could both have our suits on tomorrow, and you won't.
That's fine. Because you guys think I need a custom suit, but I don't. I don't go driving very much. I don't go driving the race cars very much.
Well, that's not the right attitude.
You're correct, but that's why I have iRacing now.
Yeah, and you also have people like me that tell you you're driving, shut up, get in.
One time that's happened, and yeah.
And there's a car. I've already have you scheduled in.
I know. I'm not driving it.
You're on the schedule. You didn't say no when I sent you the schedule.
Nope, not driving it. Once again, we do have to thank Pat's Pro Painting for being the presenting sponsor of our time here at Motorama. Jay Pepin, big supporter of racers in Ontario. He drives the number 43 in the Grindstone Landscaping Canadian Vintage Modifieds. Does a hell of a job. He actually picked up his first feature win last year, and I still like to think that it was it was weird timing, I guess I want to say, because 2 weeks prior I was I was there at the track, and I joked. I was trying to get up in the booth with Kevin Small, and I was like, man, wouldn't it be funny if Kevin comes back to me and says, yeah, you can come on up, and then Jay goes out there and wins. 2 weeks later, I'm there recording another different race day vlog, and I'm up there calling the race with Kevin up in the booth, and who goes and wins?
It's a cinematic end.
You can't script anything better than that.
Well, you could, but it'd be on like the Women's Network.
Probably. But no, like I said, we got to thank Pat's Pro Painting. He's got a newer look this year. He's changed up the colors on his car. He's going to be sporting Pat's Pro Painting all year long. I've seen the car. It's going to look great on track.
I'm jealous of all the sneak peeks you get. I don't get to see half of those.
I saw it in person because I had to go pick up something one day, and I just so happened to be there.
Yeah. Oh no, my car is magically uncovered. Oh no.
That's exactly it. But if you guys are looking for any kind of home renovations, I guess paint jobs, he's your guy. He does amazing work. You guys can find him at 905-394-1470 or email at petspropainting@gmail.com. He's a huge support of ours. Probably the cornhole boards would not get wrapped if it wasn't for him. I got to thank him immensely for them. They look amazing. You guys can find them over in the Boneyard Event Services podcast corner all weekend long. Maybe this will be the only time we bring them up on stage, but I think maybe throughout the year we'll bring them up as well, or throughout the weekend we'll bring them up as well. Because they're a nice little added bonus. I like them sitting up here. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, it's a good way to hide drinks, too.
It is very good, because I have 2 Dr. Peppers up here. You got a water sitting behind yours. I'm still trying to work on a Dr. Pepper sponsorship, so I'm going to try to keep That was our running joke last year is how much Dr. Pepper we were drinking up on stage. Well, I was drinking up on stage. Last year I did 8 shows plus the awards, so 9 times I was up on stage here. This year I've dwindled it down to 5 times. But we got 3 in a row today, 2 tomorrow, and 1 on Sunday. So we're down quite a bit. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the show. That was random. What did he drop off?
Calendar for Toronto Motorsports Park.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put that up in my shop.
Right? I'm actually going to hopefully go down and get some pictures there this year. And
Yeah. We're hoping to go travel around a little bit more this year. Maybe even try out some new disciplines. I mean, the Ontario Off-Road Racing Series over there is in the racing zone. They've invited us out for an event.
So my thing is, I don't know whether I want to jump that truck more or take a photo of that truck jumping more.
I would definitely want to take a photo of it.
I want to jump it.
Come on over here. We can't hear you, Hayden.
I feel like I can get that thing 30 feet in the air.
No, you can't. Oh, here he comes.
It depends if I have to pay to fix it.
Depends on how hard you break it.
How you guys doing?
Good. Yourself, man? Turn on the mic.
Yeah, for sure.
Join us. All right.
How's your show going?
Man, it's been going good. How much time do we got left there, Bryce? I don't even know. We still got a half hour?
Got plenty of time.
Yeah, they're hour
Dude.
shows, John.
Yeah, but we're usually talking for like 3 hours on ours. And it just flies by.
Yeah, but that's because half of it we can't put on air.
That's true. That's true.
Well, time
Hayden,
flies, we're having fun.
Hayden, how's it going, man?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good.
Good.
So it's funny because you reached out to us the other day because you guys, we're trying to work a way for you guys to get up on stage. And apparently somehow we're doing this right here, right now.
Made it happen.
Which is nothing wrong with it. But you are the crew chief for one of our drivers,
Yeah,
Zach Lynch.
Yeah.
And so you got the T-shirt, you got the stickers for him, which I'm happy with.
Yeah, he's pumped. He's pumped.
Good. So let's talk about the Ontario Off-Road Racing. First of all, I came here yesterday. I was setting up was hoping to set up my stuff, but that didn't happen. But I saw the trucks, and I'm like, man, those things are really cool.
Oh, they're wild.
Tell us about them.
Well, it's the front one of the truck. It's a Pro Light out of the States. Rob Purcell actually owns that one.
Okay.
Actually,
Hold the mic up a little bit, sorry.
it's a truck from Crandon, Wisconsin. It's a 2.7 mile track.
Okay.
That truck can do that track in about 1.16, minute 16.
Wow.
Hull has the current record on that track. It's ridiculously fast. Small block Ford, around 500 horsepower. Oh, yeah.
I hate the look Feeney was just giving me while you were looking at me explaining that.
Oh, he's
because
probably
he's like,
I hear a minute 15 is what's possible.
Oh, yeah. It's a very fast, and it's all on dirt, too, so the thing hooks up and goes, right? Like,
I have wanted to drive one of those trucks since I've seen the Stadium Super Truck Series.
Yeah, that's a very similar to one of those trucks. Little less suspension travel. Those guys do a little bigger jumps than us, but
I mean, we can change that.
Oh, we can. We definitely can. That's not a hard thing to do.
I mean, like, I've jumped out of matrices. How hard could it be?
Oh, so that truck there, I took it for a ride around our local track last weekend. Oh, well, Eagles Nest Motorsports, actually. We're just behind the Weekend Speedway. And I can one-hand that truck car around the track. It's so easy to drive, you wouldn't believe it.
really?
Yeah, like you're one hand on the shifter, one hand on the steering wheel, just like Talladega Night drinking a thing of tea, right?
You're just like Jean Girard.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
That's
Great time.
awesome.
Is there a passenger seat in that?
Not that truck. A friend of mine has a patch sheet, his truck, and if you want to get in the patch
No.
sheet, we can probably get you in there.
No.
No. I drive. He holds camera.
No.
Hey, make something happen.
I will throw cameras in, but I'm not going for a ride. I respect what you guys do, but again, y'all are nuts.
Well, so the best way to explain that, take a sprint car,
Yep.
and then take a dirt bike, put them together, and you got like
A match made in heaven.
Yeah, it's the full turns, big jumps. It's wild. The full adrenaline rush of anything.
How much air can that truck get safely?
Safely, all depends. So when we raced at Toronto Motorsports Park a couple of years ago, it was a 75-foot flat tabletop, and tip to tip is about 115 feet. That truck would clear it easily, like no problem.
So, like, if you set it up right, that thing could clear 200 feet with the way it's set up.
Yeah, right driver, right amount of pedal to the floor, you're clearing. Yeah.
Hi.
Jesus Christ. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
No-
And if you go into a buggy, it's a whole different animal in a buggy. Those things weigh maybe 2,000 pounds and have 200, 250 horsepower. and they'll throw you around the track.
Really?
Oh yes.
So you drive with them, correct?
I drive a 1600 buggy. It's an air-cooled Volkswagen. Weighs 1,500 pounds. Has 120 horsepower.
That is
Runs
awesome.
on C16 race fuel.
That's the coolest use of a Volkswagen Bug ever.
Ever, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see some photos of this after.
Oh yeah, no, it's the videos. They got some good videos there. But,
Okay.
we got Nicole McCrossan takes all our pictures and keeps them up on Facebook, and the pictures she gets of us, great action shots.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Gets all the words, everything you can explain in just one picture.
So what would entice someone to possibly go out and want to drive that? Like what? Imagine everyone stopped dead right now and they're listening in, because I know everyone's passing by. They got a whole show to see. There's lots to see here.
Oh yeah.
What do you want to say that can help draw someone to your guys' booth to try and get them behind the wheel of one of those vehicles?
I'd say for us, we're a small club, so it's like running a family, right?
Yeah.
And when you go to like nothing against like the oval stuff like that, they keep themselves, they keep their own, like
Yep.
they don't like sharing secrets stuff like that. We like to try and get as many people into our club as we can. So when I first started racing, I raced the guy who helps Stu Talisman. He just messaged me up out of the blue one day. He's like, "Hey, come race my car. Come see what you think of it. What it's like." I was gonna tell him no, and I just eventually was like, "Actually, why would I turn this conversation or this opportunity down?" And showed up, got hooked instantly because it's just what happens, right? And then bought my own car and took off from there. And you can get into like these cars here are top of the line creme cars. Are a bit more money than what you can do, but there's a car on our Facebook page right now for $1,500. Come race with us. Yeah, fully caged, you ready to go.
What kind of car is it?
S10 truck, if I'm correct.
So
Okay, next time before we ever bring you up, I'm gonna have to go through a list of what not to say.
What not to say.
Because every time you're looking at me telling me something,
We're getting them
I just get an
worked
evil grin, and I know the camera is picking it up, so you're gonna see it every time. So you just say something, just
Little head turn.
I'm like,
You
great,
have my
here we go.
attention.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have his attention.
I have driven a lot of disciplines and a lot of stupid things, and that's not even on the top of the list of stupid. But it looks fun.
It is most fun I've ever had in 4 wheels. Can't beat it.
Like, I feel demo cross is way worse than doing that.
So we actually have a beater cross and a tough truck class in our series. So you can come out and bring, a couple of years ago, I came to Toronto Motorsports Park and had a Suburban. He drove home and drove to the track and jumped it 115 feet.
Can I borrow your van?
No,
Oh.
no. I still got 3 years on it. No.
Actually, within 3 years.
I'm saying a caravan class would be entertaining to watch.
Hey, we have them. We've had them before.
Why you gotta be so rude, John? Just trying to live
It's
my
my
life.
nature, apparently.
I tried convincing Zach to bring his main stock out. He wasn't into beating his car up too much, so. Yeah.
That's awesome. So how did you? Okay, I kind of want to talk about it a little bit because Zach is one of our drivers.
Yep.
How did you and Zach meet?
So Zach's actually my wife and his girlfriend's niece. So that's
Okay.
how we met up. And then he's in the racing scene. I was in the racing. We kind of just clicked there, right? And his dad used to race his 95 car, and he took the car over. And now it's just like something he does. He can't give up. So
Yeah.
me and him go to the track. We go to Brockville Speedway every Saturday night. He runs. He actually almost had a top 5 there last year until he got into a bit of an accident and wrecked his car. But we pulled her back out with a tree and a truck and a strap. And he's back out for the Apple Fest 2 weeks later.
I love neons.
You can't beat them. You can't beat them. They're tough.
They're good at getting the left rear in there, I can tell you that.
Oh, yes. Zach has done a lot of suspension work to that car to try and keep all 4 playing on the ground. The thing looks like it's got some nice camber to it, but a lot of progress, a lot of work on that car, and he's doing good.
I had an asphalt neon for a whole season. I got third with it. I had to put 400 pounds of lead in the left rear, and it still carried a foot off the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that car. It's so sketchily fun. It's great.
So
That's
is
why
it-
I don't think those trucks would be that bad. They're supposed to come off the ground.
So those things in dirt will still lift tires. It's like those buggies, you see them come around the corner, they'll left front, right front, they'll be hanging them.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of flow racing and stuff, and and
Yeah.
then one showed up here, and I'm like, I mean, I drive an F-150 like to and from, so like it wouldn't be that much different, right?
No.
Same.
Yeah, right on.
See, I've always been fascinated by these vehicles ever since watching Lucas Oil on the Edge.
Yeah.
Lucas Oil on the Edge was always the best because it always showed a variety of different motorsports, and it was a great way to kind of get hooked on it without not even knowing where it is.
Yeah.
I remember watching the speedboat races. You know, the little buggy boats that
yeah.
are on just on
Those
a
little tiny little.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are wild. Eh?
I love
Yeah.
watching those, and like seeing these guys on there.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that thing is so cool. I didn't know we had, and again, that's one of the things. We don't know that we got stuff like this in the province.
Right here in Ontario, yeah.
I'm thinking it's Texas.
Yeah, no, we have short course racing. We go from Ottawa all the way up to, Oswego, just past Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping to get to the Oswego races as long as my schedules allow me to.
Yep.
I'm going to try to get out there for one of the races.
Oh, no, yeah, it'd be a great time.
And I will let you know that I'm going to head out that way because I do want to. I'm going to come hang out with you guys in the pits.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's the good thing about our club. We have, it's a family-based event. So you come in there, bring your camper, hang out. Spectating is free, and come join us. Have a big bonfire, bring some food, have a couple beers with us. Check out the cars.
You distract them. I'll get the van. I'll bring my gear.
Yeah, we're in. Let's do it.
That is not happening. I'm hoping to get you guys up another time this weekend. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon. Nice little impromptu. Get to know you a little bit. Get to know a little bit about the Ontario off-road racing guys. Where can they find you guys on social media?
So we have TikTok, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, and we have our website, which is oora.ca, and we have our rules. We have all our pictures, our schedule that just got updated there a couple days ago for 2025 season, and there's actually a couple of cars for sale on there right now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So thanks for having me on here, guys.
No problem. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Sounds like I'm going on Facebook Marketplace for the rest of the interviews here.
Sounds like it. Oh man, that was awesome. Great. Thank you for coming over, man. Like I said, we're gonna get you back on again this weekend. We got to know more. So guys, go check out the Ontario Off-Road Racing guys over there in Hall 1B here. You got 5 racers here? 5 of the drivers are here. Go talk to them. I love the trucks. I love the truck, man. It looks cool. No problem.
Just saying, our logo would look really good on that.
It would look really good on there. I think so.
Hey, I tell you what, we need a logo on the sides, but one on the bottom skid plates.
On the hood. He's pointing to the hood.
No, on the bottom for when it's upside down.
Put it on the bottom for when it's upside down. I think that'd be better.
If you see this logo,
flip me over.
It's upside down, leave it alone.
Oh man, we're having lots of fun. I didn't even know we were gonna pull him over for that. That's fun.
well, you shouldn't point out shiny things to me. You know this.
Oh, but it's also nice to talk about some of the people we have here.
I wonder what cars
We got this gentleman over here. Come on up. Hell, why not? How much time do we got there, Bryce?
We still got 20 minutes.
Just over 10 minutes? Perfect.
All right.
How's it going?
Good. You know what? I'm in heaven. Is this heaven? Because I think I'm here.
so. No, it's Iowa.
No, we're not in the States. We're in Canada. Go Canada. Shop Canadian.
Exactly.
So, anyway, let me tell you about Fast Labs for Brave Kids. So what we're here to raise money, and we're here to help kids smile and be a kid. So what we do is we race stock cars. So my stock car is, we're buying it off of the Lawrence brothers, and it's actually going to be painted by the Cancer Kids.
Oh, nice.
And we are going to run that car primarily at Sunset Speedway, but we are going to also do the tour with it as well. So we have an awesome driver named Graceland McGinnis, who drives a Pro Junior late. We're also looking for other drivers who want to jump on board on this amazing journey that we're going to go on.
Nice.
And kind of come with us.
Awesome. That's really cool. So you're getting a bone stock off the Lawrence brothers, Chris and Joe.
Yes, sir. Buttercup.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna be racing up at Sunset Speedway?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Full season.
Full season.
And then go to hit
We're
up
also
other
going
tracks.
to travel. Yeah. We're
Awesome.
gonna travel as
What
well.
event are you guys looking forward to the most?
I'm looking to race at Sunset. I'm looking to go back home. I raced at Sunset before many years ago, and I'm looking to go back home. I like what they've done there, and I like the idea of traveling around and the awareness that we want to raise too. So
Absolutely.
I want to talk about that for a minute. The awareness that I want to raise is money's tight with people nowadays.
Yep.
And I want people to know where their money's going. When you're donating your money, make sure it's going to where you want it to go to.
Yep.
If you want to donate to research, donate to the Cancer Society.
Yep.
If you want to donate to help people or to help hospitals, donate to that hospital itself.
Yep.
Go to the foundation, talk to them, get the information, tell them you want to donate to the children's ward, or you want to donate to the or the pregnancy ward, or any part of the hospital, and they will help you do that. But the Cancer Society has people brainwashed,
Yep.
thinking they're helping people when they're not.
Yeah.
And I just want to bring this out and to the public, and we're going to be talking about it a lot this year. So.
Awesome. Well, that's great that you were able to come up here and chat with us for a couple minutes.
Thank you for having me. Like I said,
We're in heaven.
I mean, this has got to be it.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your weekend, okay? Oh, man, thank you. I like stickers. Thank you.
Stickers. We all like stickers.
Who doesn't love stickers? Race car drivers love stickers. Everyone gets a sticker. I love it. Oh, even Bryce is going to get a sticker. Bryce, our cameraman, does killer work all weekend long. He's one of the busiest guys. We may think we're busy. That dude is busy all weekend.
Yeah, we just have to sit here and try to look pretty. I know it's a hard job for us, but like he has to make us actually look pretty.
Right?
Like, he has a lot of work to do.
He's got a lot of work to do. And after we're done all our shows today, he's going to be walking around doing roaming. Is it today or tomorrow?
And go around and interview different people around the racing zone for Inside Track, Motorama.
Awesome. So you guys are going to be able to catch Bryce later on today. He's going to be roaming around with his camera, microphone, chatting with a bunch of people. Like I said, we're going to be up with Hugh here for another couple hours. We're going to get you a water here in just a couple minutes because we're going to be wrapping up hour 1 of 3 here today at Motorama Custom Car Motorsports Expo. 1 o'clock, when we come back here in just a few minutes, we got... Who do we got again at 1 o'clock? Oh, we got Cam K. We got Cam K from Stickers and Scuffs, who's going to be joining us in just a little bit with Phil Gibbons and Nathaniel Greenaway. They're going to be coming up on stage with us here in just a little bit. We're gonna continue having fun, and make sure you guys enjoy the show. Enjoy your time here. Follow Joe Media Promotions on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Check us out on joemedia.ca. Not only do we do podcasts, race day vlogs, we also promote race car drivers. So if you're a race car driver who's looking for promotions for 2025, come over to the Boneyard Event Services Podcast Corner. Come give us a chat, and let's have some fun all weekend long.
Party is already on.
Party's been on. I'm excited.
Yeah. I think there's a few people that got kicked out by security last night.
You think so?
Oh, I definitely know so.
Well, like I said, we're going to continue on here in just a few minutes. We're going to be back up in just a few minutes with Cam K, Phil Givens, and Nathaniel Greenaway. For Brandon Feeney, I'm John Morris. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to the True North Racing Podcast. Be sure to follow us on social media for more racing content and updates. You can find Jomo Media and Promotions on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and at jomomedia.ca. Until next time, keep your engines running and your belts tight.